across Africa, and right here in Uganda, the political stage often feels like a concert. From Kampala to Gulu, we see entertainers capturing the spotlight. Their rallies are loud, colorful, and incredibly exciting. Crowds gather, music blares, and for a moment, politics feels like one big party. But we must ask ourselves, is excitement the same as leadership? Is a good dancer automatically a good governor? The answer, as we'll discover, is more complex than a catchy song. While the entertainer draws thousands with a promise of a good time, another kind of candidate often goes unnoticed. These are the thinkers, the planners, the ones who speak of policies, budgets, and long-term solutions for our communities. You might find them in a small hole in Jinja, explaining charts and data to a handful of people, while the larger crowds are drawn to the spectacle next door. It's a fundamental challenge of voter psychology. Our minds are often wired to prefer the simple, flashy show over the substantive, detailed plan. The loud beat of a drum can easily drown out the quiet voice of reason. This preference for entertainment isn't just accidental. It is fueled by a narrative that dismisses serious leaders as too complicated or boring. You hear it on radio talk shows, in market squares, and on boda-bodas across the country. Intellectuals are branded as being out of touch, while entertainers are praised for keeping it real. Voters start to prefer promises that sound simple and direct, even if they lack any real depth or practical way of being achieved. It's an illusion of simplicity that makes us feel good in the moment, but it comes at a steep price. The campaign trail itself becomes a theater of short-term rewards. Campaign trucks roll into villages, not with policy documents, but with cash, t-shirts, and other handouts. Young people, desperate for any opportunity, cheer recklessly for a small transport refund or a free meal. This focus on immediate gratification completely overshadows any discussion of long-term planning for infrastructure, education, or healthcare. The hidden cost starts accumulating right there. We are trading our collective future, a future built on stable foundations, for a few moments of temporary excitement and a handful of shillings. And then comes election day. At polling stations from Masaka to Mbarara, you see a wide range of attitudes. Some voters are laughing, treating the day like a social event. Others seem indifferent, casting their ballots casually without much thought. In that crucial moment, emotions, loyalty, and the day's excitement often guide decisions, more than logic. Very few people pause in the voting booth to ask the most important question. What exactly are we voting for? A personality or a plan for the next 5 years? The consequences of these emotional choices don't show up overnight. It takes time, but 5 years later, the hidden costs become painfully visible. The roads promised in the rallies are still broken and potholed. Our hospitals are still overcrowded, and the clinics lack basic supplies. The youth who danced and cheered for jobs are still idle, their hopes fading with each passing day. The electrifying promises of the entertainer turned politician fade quickly once the harsh reality of governance sets in. The performance is over. Inside the halls of power, the real damage becomes clear. Without thinkers and experts in office, policies lack depth and foresight. Budgets are mismanaged or diverted, and accountability becomes a forgotten word. We see leaders laughing in parliament while critical files pile up in government offices, gathering dust. The cost isn't just about wasted money. It's about progress lost. It's the schools that were never built, the clean water projects that never started, and the years of development our nation can never get back. This is the true price of prioritizing performance over proficiency. This leadership vacuum has another devastating effect: brain drain. When competent, highly educated professionals see that politics is no longer a space for serious ideas, they withdraw. Many give up on the system entirely and leave the country, seeking opportunities where their skills are valued. Our electoral rolls empty out, and our brightest minds are building other nations instead of our own. This widens the gap, allowing mediocrity to take firm root in our public service. The less we demand of our leaders, the less we get. But this cycle is not unbreakable. Our psychology can change. It starts in our homes, in our schools, and in our communities. When we, the citizens, begin to teach our children and remind ourselves to value competence over spectacle, the entire political landscape can shift. When we demand detailed plans and hold leaders accountable for their promises, elections stop being popularity contests and start becoming powerful tools for genuine progress. The power to change this rests with us. So, as we look to the future, let's remember the hidden costs. The real price of electing entertainers isn't just a bad song. It's broken systems, wasted years, and a future held hostage by spectacle. Let's be clear, leadership is not a performance. It is a profound responsibility. Think before you cast your vote. Entertainment fades, but the consequences of leadership, good or bad, last for generations. Thank you for watching. Please share this message if you believe in a better future for our nation.